I said, I'm from Chicago, K-Town to be exact. For those who want to get specific, I was born and raised on the West Side as well. K-Town is a part of the West Side, but I grew up. My family's origins, the roots are from K-Town, but I grew up on Lake and Central. I grew up on Chicago Avenue and North Avenue and Potomac and Division and Laramie. So I'm a West Sider. But as I got older, they took me to the South Side, and I was just like, okay, well, I like it over here too, And so, I put my blueprint on the South Side as well, but, it didn't stop there. I got a little bit of lineage in Fort Lauderdale. I lived there for a minute, so, shout out to Fort Lauderdale. And I also lived in Lexington, Kentucky.
Wow.
Right. And, yes, before anybody asks, it's black people there. Yes, it's Lexington, you just have to go there and see yourself, but trust me. I try to bring a little transparency to the game a little bit. People, when they do hear my age, it kind of throw them off because the first assumption is I'm real young, and I'm actually not. I'm 41. So for me, the music, I got a lineage in it. My mom was a DJ in Chicago in the skating ring. So, the 500 crates downstairs with the glass needle and the PV speakers and her playing Miles Davis and Norman Connors and Phyllis Hyman. I was into the beats back then, but I didn't know how to hone my craft. I knew I liked beats, and I knew I liked poetry, and I would write, and I've acted before, but I didn't get comfortable enough to hone it until I was about maybe 16, and my cousin Stormy, who was an outlaw, he taught me how to put it together. And so, after a couple of years, I was comfortable enough, and I got signed to a label in Kentucky called Lee Barnes Studios. And so they taught me how to be a writer. So, big shout out to anybody that's doing freestyles. I don't knock it, but I'm more of a writer. I have stories to tell. I want you to relate. I want to get a connection with you where you can understand. I feel where you coming from. And so it's like music therapy for me. If I tell a story about something that I done been through, most people can relate, and they'll be like, dang, I ain't the only one who was going through that, and I like the way she did it with the music. So, I really just feel like I'm just doing musical therapy around the world. Kind of, sort of. I mentor with kids. I have kids that I've dealt with around the world that, they was going through something at some point. And I was put in their life to just kind of help them before they get thrown into the system. And I've learned that over the years, music therapy is the best thing. You can have a kid that might be irate and some things going on, but he like music. Right. So if you build a studio, give him some rules and get him to be accountable for his actions, you'd be surprised what a kid to do to be able to get in that studio. Right. And so, yeah. So, I took that and started doing that, and I was doing that in Minnesota as well. I lived up there for a minute, and I was doing that up there, and it did really well. It did. It went pretty well, and so when they realized that I was a real music artist and caught a hold to a video, I was like, oh, damn. They was like, this you? I was like, yeah, that's me. I was like, but them older problems you'll come across when you get older. Just stay where you at right now, yeah. Yeah, don't look at the videos. But that's how I go. But I get the respect, though. They respect that. And, they don't treat it no different because I kind of was like reborn again as an artist in Minnesota. I went there just to become a grant writer and to be able to organize neighborhoods for nonprofits. That's what my intention was. I went up there, I did that part, but I went into an open mic one night, and let's just say the radio station up there, Go 95, changed my life. And before you knew it, I was a music artist all over again. I was a be honest, to be all the way honest, I have a 23-year-old who has lupus, and her kidneys are deteriorating. And my only goal was to get enough money so I can buy my baby some kidneys because she still got to live. You understand what I'm saying? And I knew that I was good at this, and I let it go previously, my own inhibitions and, learning and growing. But I felt like, well, I can't go steal $1 million because I'm going to jail. I can't rob because, I got kids looking up to me. You know what I'm saying? And I would definitely disappoint my own children if I was to revisit, prison system. So I got an opportunity. What I'm gonna do? I got to do something. I'm a mama. You understand what I'm saying? Mamas. We do whatever we have to make sure that our children, you know, be productive adults and to grow up to be able to see them and see my grandchildren if they ever have some. Not right now, when they get older, but that's what I really want. I just want enough money to buy my baby some kidneys. Rap just happened, but life keep going. My father he told me when I was a little girl, he said, find you many things to be good at. Don't be one to sit behind a desk for 20, 40 years and you get comfortable because what if that run out? He was like, computers is gonna take over. So if they create a computer for you to do your job, what else will you have to fall on? So that put a little spark under me. I didn't build houses, did culinary arts. Hey man, build apartment, tear it down. Yeah, cut hair, braid hair. Clean commercial buildings. Hey, put nonprofit organizations together. Okay. December 29th, I dropped a little not an EP, like a little mixtape. The Streets Goddaughter. Um, I came up with that name, that hashtag, because I didn't, a few states know me. If they don't know me, they will before it's over with. But I was in the streets, so I didn't hit a few curbs, a few. Right, correct. I am. All right, right. It's all love. So yeah, yeah. So I can go a few places and be comfortable. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I can hit Nashville and hit the sisters and they coming to see, yeah, yeah. The brothers too. So, I can go a few places. I'm accepted. They love me. So I came up with that. You know what I'm saying? The streets goddaughter, I didn't want to be all up there. I just wanted to, the God, your goddaughter. If you have a goddaughter, she know. Oh, I'm cool. I can go. Yeah, I'm. I can call my goddaddy or my godmama, and I'm straight. Christmas gifts. Oh, my godparents and my god family. They. Yeah, I'm straight. I'm okay. Yeah. So you get love everywhere. So I came up with the hashtag, and it's been sticking with me. Concreterose is pretty much me being in Chicago, one of the roughest cities, and still being able to bloom through concrete. And if you've never seen it, if you pay attention to a rose in concrete, it be just as beautiful by itself. And you see how the concrete around it is broke and it's weathered, and life has kept on going, but this rose is just. So after I did the Streets Goddaughter, I was happy with it. I was happy with just taking my vision and being able to see it play back to me. I'm my biggest critic. I can write music and do a song and I won't like it. But I've learned, I don't have to like it. But if I get two or more fans that like it, then you gotta shut up and just play the song. Right, okay, so after that my manager slash husband, he said, we're gonna do some different things. You got anybody you would like to feature? I told him a few people, and then he said, well, hey, I got somebody you could do a feature with, and it was actually Frazier Boy. So Frazier Boy, no, yeah, Frazier Boy. That's the guy who wrote Hustle and Flow. You know what I'm saying? Oscar Academy Award winner as well. Always, you gotta give him his credit. Plug. Big shout out to Fresh Boy. Yeah, so we did a song recently called Certified OGs, and I sampled the Michael Jackson "Lady in My Life" beat, and it's talking about smoking. Yeah, it's out. The video is on there too. You can go on YouTube, hashtag Concrete Bella, all one word for the video. Okay, you can go to iTunes and purchase the album. Okay. And then if you want to, you can subscribe to my IGTV, for a small fee, need be. And there you go. You can you can go on Amazon, and hit it. It'll pop up in Amazon. Who else got it? DistroKid got it. iTunes got it. SoundCloud got it. Man, yeah, please run my numbers. Thank you. Thank you in advance. Thank you. Yeah. It's available. You can even go on my IGTV Concreterose 74 and go to my IGTV and check out the videos. I also have a single with my 13-year-old, and it's called Changes, and it's dedicated to everybody who has lost a loved one. Everybody don't grieve the same way. And so I'm not a hard butt about grieving. It's just that I deal with the loss of whoever it is a little different. So my dad passed, and then right after he passed, my best friend of 20 years passed, and then my oldest sister on his side, she checked out too. I was trying to internalize it, and and I just was like, I ain't gonna cry. I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna be like Jay-Z. I'm gonna put it in a song. Yeah. And I brought my daughter because she had a friend that committed suicide, and I was watching my baby try to deal with it, and so I had to do music therapy with her, and so instead of her crying, she just agreed to sing the chorus. And a lot of people, when they hear the song, they always say, "You gave me chills," or "Goodness gracious, that's her singing." Yeah, that's our way of how we dealt with it. We took our pain and put it in a song so you guys can understand that y'all ain't the only ones. We miss our loved ones too. I just felt like the song was appropriate, and I pay homage to all my friends that's gone, my dad, my loved ones, and people in general. That was our way of grieving with it, but turning it into something that other people can relate to, because everybody don't cry. Some people could deal with it through a song. You understand? It helped. The song helps them cope, because some people might not know how to cry or know how to grieve. So that little bit of emotion that they give, give it to God and keep going. Next big move. Well, it's time for an EP. It is, and I also got a couple of videos that I just feel like I have to do to some of the songs that I did. I've gotten a lot of good feedback about my visuals and how I use my visuals with my music, so I want to keep going with that. But me and Kiki, we just dropped a song today, and it's called "No Sucker Shit," and it's we just did that. That'll be dropping soon. We don't do no sucker shit around here. So, we had to speak on it because it seemed like, if you don't talk about it, it don't resonate with certain people. So I had to get layman term and put it in, ABC order of what you're not supposed to do. Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? Just a little recourse for people who didn't get it, A little memo. A little neighborhood memo. We're going to call it a notepad, a sticky pad. Yeah. You have to get them a reminder every day. We not no sucker shit every day. So can we expect a visual on this? Yes. Okay, so in August, I'm planning on doing the video to my song "Pretty Bitches Strapping." So that song I'm gonna do first, and then we're probably gonna come back and do no sucker shit so we can get it out the way. Shout out to Memphis Marcus. He did the visual for Certified OGs for me and Frazier Boy. Here, we did that here. Right on Austin P, on the side of the Burger King. Yeah! Yeah! Yeah. I did Shooter and Changes. That is director Antoinette X. That's a female in Minnesota. She yeah, she is. I big shout out. I'm waiting on her to come down south. I need her to come on down here. But yeah, she did that. And what else I got? Oh, I got one from Billion Ways. Billion Ways is from here. He did. Yeah, Billion did my very first video back in the day called Game Over. So I know a little bit in your city. I know a little bit. I know a little bit about Memphis. I know don't go on Lamar. And don't walk through Frazier. I know that much. But yeah, so we just did that. I got another project called Black Roses that I put together. It's a live band. It's live, and it's more like rock and roll with trap. And I got live percussion, bass. Um, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, I got it for him. It's in my Instagram. I got it for you. I got it. I'm like hustle man. What you need, chief? Okay, on Instagram you can hit me on Concreterose 74, all one word. Facebook it is Rose Bella. Or you can find my music page, which is Concrete Rose. My Twitter is Concrete Rose. Phew, everything is pretty much Concrete Rose, just about. My Facebook is Rose Bella. I can't accept no more friends, y'all. Y'all can only follow me. I'm sorry. But I'm yeah, yeah, thank you. So, but yeah, yeah, I'm on SoundCloud. I'm on iTunes. I'm on Amazon Prime. I'm on regular Amazon as well. You could look me up and download the old albums. Pay to download the old albums. Yeah, pay. Appreciate you. Right. I'm really excited about Pretty Bitches Trapping because my my visual for it, the song is about women that's trapping, whether it's corporate, whether it's at home, what it just women who hustling, doing what they need to do. Right. So I want corporate women. I want them in suits and I want corporate thugging. That's what. Yeah, I'm super pretty souped up, and it look like we inside a trap, but in the inside it's $1 million industry going on in there. Oh man, whew, big old shout out to DSC. Big old shout out to Memphis, Chicago, Cuba, Fort Lauderdale, Lexington, Kentucky, Atlanta, Georgia. Oh man, shout out to Two Easy Productions, Nina Ross in Nashville, which is Supreme Beat 74, Lil Yoshi that's in Memphis. Who else? Yellow Boy Beats. He's one of Soldier Boy's producers. Yeah, I rock with him as well. Who else, man? We got give a shout out to Billion because Billion, he a part of the lineage. Definitely him and Yoshi. Without him and Yoshi in the beginning, yeah. Big shout out to Minnesota. Um, Shout out to the whole music industry. Big shout out to Go 95 in Minnesota. Them guys, yeah, they put me on. They put me. Have you ever heard of Soundset before? So Soundset is almost like the Coachella up that way. So it's like 50,000 people come out. Yeah, that's yeah. So I had dusted a few people in this little contest. Sorry, and yeah, I put him back though. I put him back. You wouldn't even know that I touched him. So I won a couple of times, dusted, and so they said, well, listen, we want to see you the sound set. So I'm like, okay. So I ain't thinking nothing of it. And then my son, Makai, he went and Googled it. Yeah, he was like, "My look." I was like, "What?" All these people. It was DMX, Lil Wayne, Gifted Gab, SZA, Little Nas X, Killer Mike, Run the Jewels was there. All them people was there, and I was on the stage radio station, doing my song. Oh, I gotta give a big old shout out to my DJ Black Fire out of Minnesota. Female DJ. I got a female DJ. No, I'm gonna just say shout out to everybody. Hey, I can't miss nobody. I can't get in trouble. Yeah, you gotta be quick on your feet out here because people feel some type of way if you don't say they name. Lord, hi kids. Hey mom, both of moms, all the moms. Man, just a big shout out to the universe because without the universe, I ain't no telling what I'll be doing. And I can't say that this is not for me no more. I used to say, I'm too old to keep doing this. I don't want to do this no more. But it's just real easy how everything is playing out. And I keep moving further and further forward. So I'm just taking it in stride. Like, okay, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Then let me go on and do it. This is what I guess is on my bucket list, I guess. What I got to do before I leave.